Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fade Junaid and this video here is a day in life. This is my very first time recording something like this, so I'm gonna see how it goes. But as you watch, please consider subscribing, like, and comment if you don't mind. So here really what I'm doing is brushing my teeth. I am the first person to wake up in the house. On this particular day, Salma is going back into crèche, so it's a very early morning day for us, so we're waking up very early to get ready. Realistically, I would normally probably still be in bed at this time, but here I am just waking up early in order for me to get some things done before waking her up. So I'm just doing my ablution here because I want to pray in the morning, and then after my ablution I'm gonna go into her room and wake her up. Even if the sky is falling down. She's a very light sleeper, so all I had to do was put the light on and just tickle her a little bit and she'll be up. As you watch it now, just give her a little tickle in the cheek. I have to do that a couple of times and then she'll actually just get up and give me a little smile. But yeah, I'm just gonna wake her up. There's not much to do this morning because I don't have to make her breakfast to take in before school. She would normally have breakfast in school, and it was still a bit early anyway, so it was too early for her to be eating. She doesn't really like eating that much in the morning. If you give her anything, she would waste it. So we're just taking our shower now. We're gonna go into the bathroom and take the shower. And yeah, I'm trying to obviously make her brush her teeth, but she is still refusing to, and you can see her staring right into my phone, wondering what's going on and why is my phone sitting on top of why is my phone sitting there. But yeah, I'm trying to brush her teeth and she refuses. The only person she likes to brush her teeth is her dad, and obviously that her dad is still sleeping at this time, so she will never let me brush her teeth. So I normally just give it to her to do what she wants with it. But anyway, I'm still gonna keep trying and hopefully I'll be able to brush her teeth one day. So I was just running the tap there for her bath. You can see that she wasn't brushing her teeth even though I told her to. She was still busy just talking to the toothbrush instead and messing around with it. Now obviously if her father walks in and should be the one to do it for her, she would listen to him immediately and she would go ahead and brush her teeth. But anyways, it's the mommies, of course she doesn't listen to me. So we just had our shower and yeah, that was all we did there, and then we just went ahead to get all dressed up, and I was really just combing her hair, brushing it. And again, this is another thing, everything is war. She hates hair in her face, so she was really picking at it to remove it. So I just brushed her hair, and yeah, we went ahead to get ready to pray because it was actually getting too late. Normally I would have prayed before giving her a shower, but I was quite cautious of time as well. So she told me she wants to pray as well, so I just kind of gave her one of her old hijabs that I found laying around and threw it on her. And literally, instead of her to pray, she was busy talking to me, asking me for all sorts early in the morning. But as she saw that I wasn't listening to her and I wasn't paying any attention, she just joined me. So that's what you see us doing there, just praying. And after that, we're just going to go downstairs and get ready to go into the car and go to school. I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind. I will take mine off. I'll take mine off, okay? Take it off. I'll take it off. I'm done. You're done. So it's our first day back to crèche. We're going in for a half day to see how it goes. Sam, are you ready? Yeah. Yes. ready? Wee! So much fun. So yeah, I guess you remember, because it's been a while actually, the COVID restrictions has kind of stopped us from taking her. And also when we were supposed to take her back last month, I think I was telling you guys she was going back, we just changed our mind because when we were looking at the COVID results every day, it wasn't looking nice. So like, you know what, there's no use going. It's not like she's going to go and do anything special at the crèche anyway. But we're ready today. We're going in for a half day, so let's see how it goes. And Auntie Salma is ready. Yay! We're here. She knows the way to our crèche. Knows we're here. Look, you're in school. Wow. Wow, did you miss it?
Yeah.
You miss it. You missed it so much. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning. So when I got home, we went back to sleep. So by this time it's noon and it's time for my exercise. And you'd see there that Hamza was just laughing. He just wants to take part in what I was doing. So I brought him closer to where I was doing my workout. And yeah, this workout is just another thing I'm trying to put into my daily routine, because this baby weight is not falling off easily. It was a lot easier when I had Salma, but now for some reason I feel like I'm actually gaining more weight, like 5 months postpartum. So I'm trying to keep it off, and I'm just keeping it as a daily routine for me to make sure I at least do a 5 to 10 minute of workout and be fit. Like, you know, that's the main thing for me, the fitness, and just be better. But a healthy lifestyle is the goal for me at this point. But yeah, so I was just doing my workout, and I just see my little partner in crime partner in workouts sitting down there and watching me and cheering me on. So yeah, that's Hamza sitting there in the corner. And after the workout, I would normally make a smoothie in the morning. So there are my smoothie. I think I have carrot. I have this smoothie mix. So there's frozen fruits there. There's berries, bananas, strawberries, blackberries, a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, I have all of that in the blender and just blend it together. And then I'll drink that in the morning. But at this time though, because we woke up very late, this is actually noon, so I really should be having lunch at this point, but I just decided to go ahead and drink my smoothie anyway because I wasn't hungry. So, and then I had lunch a little bit later.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my...
So there is my blended smoothie. Normally I'll take it twice, so I'll fill up the cup for today and then I'll fill up the rest in a bottle that I'll keep in the fridge, so I can always take that maybe the day after, whenever other day I just want to have a smoothie for breakfast again. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to make it an everyday routine, but that's what I will drink on this particular day, and then I'll keep the rest in a bottle and I'll store it in the fridge for another time. So there's my bottle, and that's going straight into the fridge. So it's finally time to pick Salma up. This was 2 o'clock. Unfortunately, I was actually a little bit late because for some reason I thought we pick her up normally at 2:30. But anyway, it wasn't too bad. I didn't mind. Did you find it? Look, she left chicken and something else in the car this morning when she was going to crèche. And as soon as I picked her up, where's my chicken? Baba Salma, we'll go and look for it inside the house, okay? Okay, baby? And we'll look when we get home. It's still in the car. Okay? Chicken, where are you? Chicken? Chicken? Where are you? Where are you? So when we got home, my husband was making us dinner. So what he did was he made spaghetti for our dinner. We had sausages. We had some spare sausages there in the fridge. So we went ahead to pop the the raw spaghetti into the sausages. So we cut the sausages into small pieces, put a few spaghetti into this one sausage, and then he cooked the spaghetti and sausage together in one pot. In the separate pot there is about to make this sauce. Okay, so the first thing he's doing is putting the oil in the pot, put a bit of sliced some onions into the pot, and then he's going to pour the blended pepper. So in the blender he has tomato. He actually used fresh tomatoes. He's very particular about fresh tomatoes. But whenever I cook, I don't really mind which one. He doesn't really mind it too much. Whenever he's cooking, he likes fresh tomatoes. And then he added onion and scotch bonnet into that pepper mix. So that's it, pouring it into the oil, and the onion is inside the oil anyway. Okay, so that's going in, and it's just gonna stir, add a bit of seasoning, and then we had some shredded chicken as well that we used for shawarma the night before. So he has used that as well, that is going to put into the recipe, into the sauce. I asked them if he would give us the recipe because it turned out really nice, but he said he's gonna think about it. So here he's just cleaning up after himself. He's just washing the blender he used previously. He's a big clean freak, so he likes to wash it thoroughly. He's there telling me there's something in the blender there that he found, so he's just cleaning up, and then he'll go back to cooking his stew. Yeah, Salma really is just here looking for something to snack on. She's not hungry. Like at this time, she's just after eating from crèche, so, and she's already had lunch from already when we got home anyway, so she's really just bored and looking for something to snack on. So I gave her a bit of cereal to go and eat that by herself, and she was just happy out anyway. She's watching cartoon, and I'm just in the kitchen with the boys, and she's by herself in the living room watching some TV. And then Jamil is here stirring the stew. Okay, so he's stirring everything together. The shredded chicken is in the stew at this point. It's just gonna add a bit of water into the mix there, and then it will taste the sauce to make sure everything is good. And after a while, it's going to add a bit of spaghetti that's in the orange sieve. It was gonna add it into the sauce. So he was just asking for me to taste the stew there. So I mean, that was the only job I had to do, and it was really good. It tasted nice. And then there I was just checking the spaghetti and the sausages, because I've actually never tried this before. So, and it's pretty cool. So it's really just gonna pour cold water into the spaghetti, and then it's just gonna leave it there in the sink for a minute, and then pour it into the stew once it has drained. Once the water has drained out of it, then so here he is adding the spaghetti into the sauce, and there's nothing much left to do but to just mix it around each other. So he's gonna go ahead and start mixing it together. I mean, the spaghetti is already been cooked, the stew is more or less cooked, so he's just mixing it together and leaving it on the cooker for a couple of minutes, and that's it. It's a really quick meal to make. I mean, it's really nice for dinner. Something not, it's not heavy. I wouldn't say this is heavy, but anyway, something light. So yeah, that was that. The spaghetti was really nice. I really enjoyed it, and Yeah, he'll be calling himself a chef now because his favorite meal is spaghetti, and that's one of the special dishes really good at. So this is the final look. As you can see, it tasted really nice and looks good as well. So after that, we went on a walk. Just went into the store to pick up a few things as well. On our walk, and then we brought that home. And by the time we got home, it was time for dinner. So we had dinner. Here's Hamza having his own little dinner, and then Salma is there. She's not really eating because she's had a lot to eat during the day. So and it was a little bit spicy as well. So she wasn't really into the whole spice for that day anyway. But yeah, we were just having dinner. I ended up putting Hamza on the chair because he was pulling things on the table. So I put him on the chair on his own. So this is the leftover from the spaghetti. So I'll pop that in the container and I'll put that in the fridge. This is going to be really good for Salma after school. Should have it in the afternoon the next day. So that's all going in the fridge. And what I'm doing here, really just cleaning up the kitchen a bit more. So Jamil cooked and I will do the cleaning. So he did wash a bit of the dishes we used earlier, but I'm just cleaning up a bit more and keeping it all nice and tidy before bed. So what I'm doing here now is washing Hamza's bottles. So he's been really good at taking his formula lately. We found what works for us. So I'm just washing the bottles the night before. Sometimes I do it in the morning as well. It really depends on how my day goes. And then I'm gonna pop them in the sterilizer. So the sterilizer will just, keep it clean a bit more, and then we will leave it in there for the next use. And yeah, that's really the routine every night. Pop them in the sterilizer, sometimes change the water every now and then, remove the ones that were in there before, and then pop the new ones in. So I'm just here cleaning the dining table from the dinner earlier on. Clean the dining table, clean Salma's table as well. Just everything is nice and fresh for tomorrow morning, because you guys know what it's like with kids. They're gonna make another mess again, and you're gonna have to continuously clean after them. So the cleaning never stops, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's what I did for the night, and yeah, everywhere is really nice and clean. I was very happy with it. The kitchen, how it looks at this moment, and yeah, that's all that for the night. And I'm just gonna join the team there, watch a bit of TV with them, and play a little bit before bedtime, because at this time it was close enough. I think it was almost 9 p.m. at this point. Usually we go to bed around 9, so well, Sama anyway. So we're just playing here and letting them just play with a bit of toys. The blanket is on the floor for Hamza, but he never stays on it. He's always rolling around on it. So here I am preparing for bedtime as well. So I put in pear and apple flavored tea into the mug, and then I'm just going to add hot water into that, and that's for my bedtime. So I normally take that before falling asleep. And then also I will be taking Hamza's bottle, so that's in the warmer there. I've had that on for a few minutes, so it's very hot at the moment, and that's going upstairs with me as well, because Hamza will be drinking that before he falls asleep also. And I'm just switching off all of the switch there, and then I'm also taking cold water up to the bed as well, because I'll be drinking that through the night. When I got up, I went to pick out Salma's clothes for the next morning. So I went into her room and I picked out an outfit for her for the morning, and that's just easier for me in the morning. So next, I am going to wash my face. So this night, I was actually breaking out. I wasn't too sure how, so I might have eaten something, to be honest, because I did have Chinese the day before. So I think it might have been a problem there. So I'll just put in this black soap I'll normally use on a daily basis, leave it on for a couple of minutes, and then I will brush my teeth. So after brushing my teeth, then I'll wash it off and use my toner and just put the moisturizer on my face that I would use for bed. I don't really have a facial routine. I'm not a big products junkie or anything, to be honest. I'm used to the same thing and I stick to it. To be honest, my face wash and all of that, I've been using it for many years, and it's the same one. And if it works, I stick to whatever I'm used to. So yeah, I'm just washing my face and brush my teeth, and then that's really it for my nighttime routine. And of course, I need to drink a cup of tea to go to bed. It's become something I've gotten so used to at this point. So here I am, just applying my moisturizer on my face. Nothing much after this, ready for bed at this point. So I just have my cup of tea and water, and Hamza's milk waiting for him. So not long after this, Jamil brought him upstairs, and I was able to feed him and tuck him into bed. So here he is sleeping. So yeah, that's the end, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, comment, and share, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.